Hey everyone, my name is Tori, and today's video I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite fall lip colors. So I have 5, but I have like 2 bonus shades. I'll explain later. So I'm just going to be swatching them all in my hand. These are my favorite types of colors to wear, but these are also just straight up my favorite products to wear. So these are the ones that I find myself reaching for consistently year to year during this season, and I just love these colors. So really any type of lip product that falls into this color family I love, but these products specifically are ones that I continually use. So let's start with the first one. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in the shade Stevie, and I love this shade because it has kind of a rosy brick undertone, but it's still kind of got that brown to it. It's definitely a very matte formula, so if you have like very dry lips, I would wear like a little bit of a lip balm underneath it because it can definitely be a little drying, but it's definitely not as drying as like a matte liquid lipstick. So I love this as an alternative to a matte liquid lipstick when I want something that's a little more, something that's matte, but that doesn't completely dry my lips out. So here's this shade. You can see that really strong brick undertone to it. So it's got the little bit of red, a little bit of brown, a little terracotta. It's just like such a rich color. So this is the shade Stevie. This next one is by MAC Cosmetics, and this is actually a lipstick that I have. I think this is my second one. So I like went through an entire one of these. This was my go-to performance lipstick when I was still in a dance company in college. This is the shade Amorous, and this is a satin finish. So this one's a little more berry toned than the first one that I showed. So it's got a little bit more of that, yeah, berry undertone to it. It's a satin finish, so it's a little more hydrating and more comfortable to wear than like a straight up matte lipstick. So it has a little bit of a sheen to it. So this is Amorous right here. So you can see that satin finish compared to the matte finish of the first one. It's got way more of a berry undertone than that kind of brownish brick red of Stevie from Anastasia, but I love this lipstick. It's just one of my all-time favorites, and I feel like it's a very flattering color and it's very comfortable to wear, like extended throughout the day. So I want to wear a bold lip and have it last like all day and still be comfortable reapplying. This is the type of shade and formula that I would go for. Love this lipstick. This next one is a matte lippy stick from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Grunge. Grunge I feel like is a little more brown than both of the colors I showed previously, so it's even browner than Stevie, but it's not berry like Amorous. I love these brown tones. It's got a little bit of that rosy undertone, so it's wearable for me personally. I don't think that like straight up brown, like just a brown is super flattering on my skin tone personally, so I like something that has a little bit of a rosy undertone. So this is Grunge right here. You can see it's pretty similar to Stevie, but it's a little more brown. Still wearable for my skin tone, I feel, or just for my preferences, but I love these lippy sticks. And these are not as matte as the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipsticks. Those lipsticks definitely have like, you can feel a little bit of a tug when you're applying them, whereas with these Colourpop matte lippy sticks, they're not quite as mattifying and as drying. I think they may have another formula, like a Matte X formula, that's like way more mattifying. I'm not sure, but this is a pretty comfortable matte formula to wear throughout the day. It doesn't crumble off, anything like that. So really love this formula, and this color is really, really pretty for the fall. These next two are both from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are both matte liquid lipsticks. First one is in the shade Heathers. Heathers is a brick red, like just like an ox blood. That's a better description. Heathers is an ox blood brick red. This is probably my all-time favorite color that I've ever put on my lips. Like ever. I probably should have already replaced it by now because this tube has definitely seen better days. This was also, this and the MAC lipstick, these are my go-to lips for performances when I was in college on a dance team. So I absolutely love this color. Every time I wear it, people are like, what is on your lips? Like, it's just such a stunning color. I love it. This formula, honestly, at this point is not necessarily my favorite now that there's so many other liquid lipsticks on the market, but this color just remains consistently one of my favorite lipsticks like in my entire collection. And I feel pretty much the same way about this next one. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills as well, and this is in the shade Craft. And you can see that gold is coming off just from all the times I've thrown it in my purse and how much I've used it, and I just love this shade. This one is more of a pinky berry tone. I love this shade. This one pulls a little more pinky purple berry. So here's Craft right here, so you can see a little bit more of that pink berry tone coming through. Than Heather's right here, which is a little more of that brick oxblood red. These are like my favorite tones to wear. Like, other than just like nude glosses, these are my absolute favorite tones to wear. So those are my top 5, but I wanted to go ahead and include 2 more just because I think they're worth mentioning. They're both newer to me though, so I didn't want to, I'm not as familiar with them as I am with these other ones, but these are fantastic as well. This is the Colourpop Kathleenlights collab in the shade Little Star, and I wanted to mention this as well because I think that it's on sale currently on the Colourpop website, but I also think it's like a last call sale, like they're getting rid of it, which kind of makes me want to buy another one. So this is the shade Little Star. It reminds me a lot, it looks like Stevie right here with a little bit of Heather's. It just like blends in perfectly with this color family. It's very similar to Stevie and Heather's for sure, but I love this color. It looks darker on the lips than it does in the tube, but this color is fantastic for fall. The formula is pretty good too. I mean, it's pretty drying, but I reapply it during the day just with a thin layer. Didn't have any problems with it crumbling off or anything like that. And this last one is by e.l.f, and this is one of their, I actually don't even know what this is. It's like a lip pencil, and this is in the shade Praline. This one's more hydrating. It has more of a satin finish, and this one definitely has a stronger brown undertone. I like to pair this Praline color with a more like redder, pinkier toned nudie lip liner to give it a little bit of a different undertone. So you can definitely like pair this with different lip liners to give it a different look. This is very comfortable to wear all day because it is so much more hydrating than like some of these other matte formulas. Just a quick little video to share some of my favorite lip colors for this time of the year. These are the ones that I reach for the most often and the most consistently for the past couple of years. And these are my favorite tones to wear just like ever anyway throughout the year. But yeah, I'll link all the products down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.